Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about a A20S 1+0 setup with installation wizard. So here's my setup. I have a A20S, 18 GHz wideband radio. So we're going to support 80 MHz, and we will do a 1+0 with smart pipe connection. We will also do the in-band management. For in-band management, so what we're going to do is we're going to set up a VLAN service connection between the management to the Ethernet port. We will also set up a VLAN connection to the radio. So when you have a link, you will be able to manage the other end of the radio through this in-band management. So here we go. All right. I have two radios. They have been basically we changed the IP address to 192.168.1.40. The other radio is 192.168.1.41. So we're gonna log in first. By default, the admin username and password is admin. So we can log into the radio. And obviously, when you got a brand new radio, the IP address is different. It's 192.168.1.1. So the first step you have to do is go to the platform management and go to the networking and local, and you change your local IP address to whatever you really want to set up for. And in this case, I set one link for 1.40, the other one is 41. The second step you have to do is to do the activation license key. So you're gonna using your radio, and so basically you need to put your radio, ask for the license key, and then apply the license key. So you get the license key enables the ACM features and also the capacity you need. In this case, we have the full capacity, and we also have ACM applied. So it's done here. And then once we have the license key and local IP address configured, then we can go to the next step, which is a quick installation wizard, which is the topic we really want to cover today. Because this is the A20S, we have a single core, so I choose the 1+0. So I have one radio. By default, it's only one. And because this is the S, and I'm gonna choose my port 1. I'm gonna do a smart pipe, so I choose $1Q. You can also choose S-Tag if you want to. So I keep it default, choose a .1Q. And I choose next. Then I gonna choose my frequency. So in this case, I gonna choose one of the FCC allowed 80 megahertz channel. It's 19460, and I choose my power to be 15, and I gonna unmute. So I gonna turn the power on. Next one is I gonna choose my script, which is a channel size and modulation stuff. So I choose 80 megahertz channel. And you can also go with fixed mode or adaptive coding modulation. I go with ACM mode, and the highest modulation in 80 megahertz today is 1024 QAM. So I choose this step, and then I need to do the in-band. So I choose in-band. I choose my VLAN tag to be 904094. So last one here, and I click in-band include Ethernet interface because I want to do in-band to manage the whole link. All right, I choose finish. Now it gives me a summary. So 4 steps down to this page, a summary page. So you can look at all the configuration parameters you put in here. If you're happy, you choose submit. Once you choose submit, the radio will reset. All right, so we go to the other side of the radio, do the same thing. Admin here. After we log in, we're gonna do the quick installation directly. So we choose everything default. Next here, the frequency. So keep in mind the frequency here is just the reverse on the other side, right? So your transmit frequency become the other side transmit frequency become the receive frequency here, and the receive frequency on the other side is the transmit frequency on this side. We unmute the radio. Next. and we choose the 80 megahertz. Keep in mind the script ID must be the same on both sides. So we choose the same. We need ACM mode. We choose profile 9, which is 1024 QAM, and we choose next. Give us a summary and in-band. We choose a VLAN tag here, 9048, 4094. Click in-band, include Ethernet interface, finish. Now this is the summary. Okay, we look at everything is correct. Then we click submit. And then the radio will reset. While we're waiting for the radio to be reset, normally it's take, I would say about 1 to 2 minutes. So let's see, the site is come back or not. It's still reboot, so we're gonna wait for a few more seconds. And once it's back, we will double check the configuration and the link should come in service. Okay, let's try again. Okay, now the link is up and the radio has been come back. So when the radio come back, the first thing we check is the MRMC. The MRMC status is gonna show what is the radio is working on. So we see it working on profile 9. Both transmit and receive is 1024 QAM, and we have 635 megabits in both directions, full duplex. Okay, the other thing we can check is the radio parameter. So when you choose the radio parameter, you will be able to see the receive level and the MSE numbers. And so this is the frequency put in here, everything here. So this link is good. And if we look at the other side, we can now, we can manage the other radio as well through the in-band management. So let's just go there, and we can see the same thing for radio, radio parameter, and receive level is -48. With frequency just reversed. And if we put the MRMC status, and we see it's 1024 QAM. So if you click the main view, it will show you the alarm. It shows loss of carriers inside slot 1, port 1. That is because we do not have the cable connected with the port here. Right now the radio is powered by the DC power direct. All right, that's called the. I think that should basically show you how to do the link configuration with the installation wizard. Very straightforward, and hope you enjoy it. Thank you.